Welcome everyone. Today, as per the subject LibreOffice, we have worked on that in the past. Here for our Linux distribution, just raw upstream, mostly vanilla stuff, sources. And so today LibreOffice, we had of course a OpenOffice, actually two packages for decades. But as we neglected those a little bit. So I updated this. It was already compiling also 300 frames because we are freaking failing Berlin. I updated that a while ago and it was building for the most part actually already 3 years ago. Let's just lower the bitrate. And the only thing is, when I last updated this 3 years ago, it was building but didn't install properly. It installed strangely. And so now I really need this, because also turns out I actually probably somehow deleted this half-working version, so I actually need it freaking for work. This week, fun stuff when you do a business. And of course I could do the easy thing and just install it on macOS, but where would be the fun and win-win in that? Oh, wait a second, this is the wrong one. So I updated this already last night. And so the other time, a year ago, when I wanted to build this, it also didn't build, but failed early with not finding its own freaking libraries, like libsol or something like that. And so let's see what happens today. And so one thing I noticed, so I don't know if we still have the same issue. So as I said, I updated this last night. It doesn't build yet though, because it would be too easy. And I slightly wonder though, is that, what is it name, dev, I think it was here for download. Is this dev idiot for home users, students, non-profits? I think this looks stable, doesn't it? Wonder why it says stable though. I don't see it immediately that it would be in development version. Anyway, so it fails early because it is good tradition. Here with some C++ stuff. It could theoretically be, so this is like in TR, was it in TR1? Yeah, no, not, wait, what, math, where was it even? No, not TR1. So yeah, fnf, cfnf, f, also no, my, oh, sorry, freaking back in Berlin. I love the weather. Yeah, so C++ header and stuff. And the question is not only, I know we had some at times cross-compilation marginalities. Maybe we first patch it and then see how, because I'm feeling we could now end up in a maze filling with C++ headers. Let's see. So one other thing similar to Rust and Cargo, it's downloading stuff, at least some external dependencies. Okay, so this also still has the same. This is so frustrating. If it were not for this YouTube channel, I kinda would already not do that anymore. So this is still the same error like a year ago. I wonder why it doesn't happen for other people. I mean, we probably could see if it is. Oh, this was wonderful. If we just build what? Rerun with what font, loop and install wrapper. Yeah, it's quite a thing. Don't want to copy and paste that. Let's maybe try. To rerun this, I first want to see if the same I mean, I hope it finds everything so. To build, run, make. So it's basically just, this is the boring stuff, right? Often you need to, Independence Day, which Independence Day? Of which country? Okay, so this has here the same fset around stuff. Here's this lib uno. Here's stuff still building. So in principle, this actually it doesn't find libx11. Okay, this is probably its own fault. So if I just, I mean, it could still be artifact of the configuration stuff, of building some configuration that is not very tested, not very popular. Yeah. Why does it not happen to probably more people? That is so bizarre. Why do I always have so strange build errors? Okay, so running this manually doesn't change that. Probably also. Okay, it's still x11. Maybe we do that again though. Just have the same sane sandbox environment. Yeah, sometimes you need to pre-test a little bit. So that says happy LibreOffice is very dependent on the build order. Modular inside, yeah, very modular. Still not. I mean, it's build order. It's only building its own thing here. I slightly wonder. I think 15 years ago, Libre at the time OpenOffice was the slowest thing to build. I think it easily ran 18 hours. Not sure if that was on the iBook or something. 800 megahertz iBook. Yeah, I did as crazy stuff as compiling OpenOffice on an 800 megahertz iBook, but of course back in the days the software was smaller. Yes, this is math. Oh, I wanted to see the other thing first. There's lib uno though. There's this is what I, okay, so x11 fixes itself due to our build stuff. It's probably not libx11 and not user safe. But how would, I mean, it should not. So here are libraries. It is so frustrating. What if we, what do they even, do they use GCC or LD? Does not necessarily. Okay, let's see if compile or links, that would be current working directory and that. So if we are compiling, then nothing, otherwise we are linking over to dash L. So basically I am using our more automated sandbox environment things to inject that potentially. Now I think we have a, let's see. Was he not? No, we have a static library here at least. Okay, that is not ideal. I mean, the thing is why I usually use our own wrappers here is that it's easier than trying to understand their make files var why does this not? Yeah, they are there. Then they might run LD directly. Let's try what is the verbosing for this build system. Yeah. Huh. Second guess. Wait a second, now it configure something. Is it maybe some parallel build configure of LibreOffice? Okay. So it's running lib stuff. Make touch. Do we have even? We run G++ there. Wait a second, that is G++ though. So it's WL set origin programs. WL. Here's also some -L link target static library. Maybe it's storing those in a wrong directory. Why this stuff always happens for me, I have no idea though. Let's see if we can reproduce this with just J1 just to have less spurious build stuff there. Why does it still configure that? That is so bizarre. With J1 it shouldn't really do that. So we have way more here. How did it? We could reglow. Yeah, so they are there. Here's some path library link target library, link target executable. Gotta love debugging complex projects and build systems. So it is not directly. Did that static library there? It's in library, so not static library. Wait a second, should this be even in headers? Was it Zool something with lib? Oh shit. Lib. So. Where's my? Why is this not there anymore? Why is it not here? Oh darn, I think I searched for lib and not -L. Link target static, this is static library. But as it doesn't work, yeah, we have here static library, link target static library and not headers. Whatever crazy stuff they do there. Why would that be in headers? Probably a few people know. Libraries. Did it say static library? Didn't. I just wanna, of course not a real fix, I only want to see for a quick test if it at least has a chance. Undefined reference. The code maker, static library, thank you very much. Do we have LTO? No, it has already no LTO. It has no parallel, because it certainly can't be good. Maybe it shouldn't do static. It doesn't have a... We're not configuring it explicitly for static. That is bizarre. Yeah, so this recurring theme, these big packages are really totally no fun. It could be so much. The problem is that so little works of this stuff here that it is, of course, between C++ headers and could be so much. Kind of actually tempting to look for other distributions build logs, to be honest. I did, by the way, nothing but run this with J32. I just wanted to see. Yeah, of course, that didn't help anything. Yes, yeah, RTL string. Maybe this stuff shouldn't be statically linked. I don't know. Just a guess. But yeah, yeah, also you Google this and you only find other stuff. Yeah, you only find shit nowadays. Web search engines are really not optimized for humans anymore, only for search engine optimization and clickbait apparently. I mean, we could like look into other distributions, how they build this. But that, I mean, usually this stuff should be configure, make install. And that we sit here with the most trouble stuff. This is, in my opinion, just the recurring theme here, that how much is wrong with the IT industry. I mean, we do here quite some stuff, mostly also, I mean, that it even usually builds with Java and stuff. Thank you very much. I mean, maybe it could be that nobody tests building it without Java. I mean, basically we need to disable lots of stuff because either I don't want it, I don't have it installed. It failed even more. So many reasons. Maybe some of the stuff is also outdated. Yeah, the crazy thing is also, here's a libx11, by the way. This is so frustrating, to be honest. Let's try to steal from other. Let's see what they do. Yeah, also large. Okay, they download other stuff. The thing is, they probably, all the patches they usually distribute not here, not like T2. Of course, stuff fails for them too. Poplar, we also have a new Poplar. Also job frames. Yeah, pretty. I mean, I wonder how people even can work with it. I would like totally not even want to be somehow employed and working with this stuff here. GitHub, something efficient. Really required add-ons, bundles that can't be removed for now due to patches. Extension I use. Required use. Dependencies. Nah. The crazy thing is, due to all the ever-changing APIs, I can't even use 3 years old version. That of course will also totally not build. Yeah, and then you wonder why I prefer T2. In my opinion, that is so much more readable than this domain-specific. Stuff here. Interesting, they have here check requirements, memory and stuff. Yeah, the problem is I don't even want to additionally mess with Java. They have here some Java enablement. Yeah, this is so frustrating and ridiculous in my opinion. I slightly wonder, maybe we also, just for the fun, we also have OpenOffice, which of course nowadays is not really preferred fork. maybe it would freaking build, who knows? No idea though. Yeah, it is crazy that we even have to work with stuff like that. As I understand, there's quite some fight going on between the people due to the nature of this fork. Would this even be, where would be the sources? But yeah, 2022, even OpenOffice had to be forked years ago, and somewhat unfriendly community stuff I heard. Source. Interesting they have here. Copy link. Actually, it's also quite a while not updated. I also wonder, we probably don't need such, or is it? I hope we wouldn't need that stuff. Yeah, this is also why I didn't really work on that. I was always hoping maybe some enthusiastic T2 user would fix that, but here we are. There's actually not really many updates since I last touched that here. Let's see and hope for the best, I have no idea. I personally don't really care the most, I just need some light. Oh, thank you very much. Does it not even download? I don't even... Here's some... I just need some basic use of the stuff, so... Although, I mean, OpenOffice is of course similar, advanced. The difference is of course somewhat minor. Yeah, if you want to work on this stuff, be my guest. Maybe I should check if we have a issue for that already. We have some. This is also why I have bounties for some things, right? Because basically I'm not very much. Of course, our bounties are not the largest, but working on it. Do we have LibreOffice here? Oh, someone had. Oh, okay. That are no tech. Because I'm certainly aware that, I mean, I only do this because I run this Linux distribution for, here's also, actually this has already, why do we have, actually, you know what, I should change that. Actually, I also not logged in, wait a second. I also drop frame. One login, hey, people start following me, that is amazing, didn't even look at that recently. Amazing, this community. Certainly more amazing than these packages here. Let's see, by the way, OpenOffice, is this also marked? No, this is not flagged by no parallel, but we might want to flag that LTO just to be on the safe side. Let's see what happens with OpenOffice. Probably nothing good though. And we wanted, so the issue, we wanted to edit the issue. Let's go back to that issue. And of course, I mean LibreOffice. Okay, that doesn't build anymore. Yeah, if you don't update stuff for decades, then stuff fails and bit rots, no surprising. What's going on here? You something patch, use bin HQL. Oh, probably nothing applies anymore. But that's what we are here for. I have a feeling I end up using LibreOffice on macOS today. But this also should not be, right? It shouldn't be that IT veterans can't easily build this stuff and puzzled of complexity and failing stuff. And I also don't see how Rust and Cargo fix it, because so far they just fail differently, and especially with the ever-changing Rust and Cargo stuff, they constantly fail with other new incompatibilities. I wonder if this Mozilla NSPR stuff is good. What hello? librlb names? Oh. It's basically a continuation of documenting this fail. Leave in the comments below. I mean, I know already that most people agree that that is totally hilarious. And they also... which patch would that be? That the code base is... I mean, I understand complexity and modularity, but that the code base is not in some way, shape or form in such, like, with so many people needing an office suite, oops, and so many people working on this, and certainly packaged in most Linux distributions, that this, basically all the patches are outdated. Who would have thought? So there are more patches. What is here with these patches? This is not really how we do this. They're not even used. They don't even look used, to be honest. Wait a second, are they... What is novice? Yeah, of course, it's a fail. We probably should Google how to... Who knows what they changed. Also, they in the past used crazy... Yeah, there's also there it starts. Linux offset. Let's see, what do they preface? It's like, yeah, stuff is so complex. Good luck reading all the stuff. Main autoconf. Okay, they have now also configure, so far so good. OpenOffice, Git, organizing source code, main test, configure bootstrapping, Perl, yeah, thank you very much, install, cupspam, autoconf, configure with dmake URL, yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, I mean, why, right? This is so crazy. Enable category B. Yeah, you had me at maybe we just delete stuff that is already 4 decades commented out. Yeah, crazy complexity. It is probably lots of stuff we don't need here anymore or need differently. dmake build language packs. So here's some dmake stuff. Yeah, apparently that also needs more adoption. This is probably also decade outdated. Probably not worse to have decade outdated comments there. Yeah, so probably we need to include something for dmake. This is the latest, 11.22. Yeah, I guess I go to the Mac and do my so much too. Win-win. Man, we did something. It's just totally amazing. What did it? Did we configure already? How did we run? No, we didn't run that. What? Where do they want that? Main, yeah. So configure, where do they have? Main, contains most, test, X libraries, extras. Detect, yeah. I mean, they even document the configuring detect platform. I mean, yeah. No kidding. So they only once after the source code is checked out, where do they have the configure? What, they don't have a configure? They really expect us? What the heck? Oh man. Yeah, okay, we need more Perl stuff. What was that even? That was open AOO. Is that how waste is written? So much to checking your. Probably that is correct. So steer equals. I mean, we could probably write it like that, I guess. And just to get it built a little bit more. Did I write the autoconf? What more space left? Should I not have? I have 96 gigs of memory. How could this already be? Yeah. Somehow I really. Okay, this at least is some progress. Need some archive zip and user agent. Do we have that even? EP Perl user identity. Nah. Maybe even need freaking new Perl modules for that stuff. I think I commit this already better than nothing. A little bit update, a tiny fraction of this work done. But I have some stuff to do. I would say any maintenance, sure, it's not done, it's a mess. I would still call this better than nothing, at least. Yeah. Let's call it untested. For me, this is so frustrating, so much time. Sure, I run my own Linux distribution, I'm guilty myself. Life choices, right? But it should also not be like this. It is, as the bigger the project, the bigger the mess is. I wonder how, I mean, yeah, OpenOffice is kind of dead. They are a bit rotting at Apache. The other, sure, they LibreOffice, they developed something, but yeah. I would also say you don't need to add everything into kitchen sink to each project, right? All the hundreds, nearly hundreds, certainly a couple of dozens modules, optional features in LibreOffice for what kind of file formats and stuff. I would actually argue keep stuff simple and maybe make other plugins and extensions. I already don't appreciate working with this humongous sources that LibreOffice even fixing there something and quirking around there, that stuff, this trivial stuff of linking some stuff works. Maybe I actually really need to install some BSD or even Gentoo in some VM and analyze this build process there. That might actually be easier than in this particular. And yeah, I usually don't have to do that, right? I never do that, but 2022 stuff so complex. You already need to spy on others, people's build stuff. Although to be fair, I think back in the day, I mean, OpenOffice was already 15 years ago, a pain in the ass to build. And there was also some Go OpenOffice of auto-confiscated version that was somewhat easier to build. And to be fair, probably back in the day, I also spent one day here and one day there, easily days of work to actually freaking get this built. And then imagine 800 megahertz iBook in the middle of the build, it breaks. Crazy stuff. Yeah, leave in the comments below if you want to, if you like this stuff, not only patches, right, but you can even earn some money. I should. The more you share and subscribe, the higher we will make the donation settings here. I think right now it's only like, was it M? But yeah, if you're a student or live in a country where the salary is not that high, maybe that is a way to finance some stuff. Also drop frames, thank you very much. Yeah, Vodafone still garbage because yeah, how should I even get here anything done? There was, I think it was M. Yeah, actually, to be fair, maybe we should make this more. Because, I mean, if I spend 1 hour, I waste already more of my time than this. Anyway, so yeah, there you have it. It's sad and depressive, and I need to write a microkernel. What else do we have? We have here data stuff. More data stuff. I just had run data. Yeah, the only light of the day is also quite some updates here. That is funny. But it's probably Repology. Maybe it gets one version from Repology and the other from the upstream website. This is why sometimes, if you wonder how this happens, I think I check the website and Repology, and so probably it gets one from Repology and the other from the website, I guess. Anyway, that is for this video. Not really where I wanted to be. But that is a recurring theme here with software as complex. I'm actually surprised how many updates we have. We had just some BetterFS update the other day. Actually, this is funny. This is untested, and this is not tested. So this version must automatically not have built, and this version automatically builds. Yeah, the more you automate, the more data points you get. Anyway. That's it for this video. I hope you learned something. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and if you want to work on